6 months and $2 million later, Captain Morgan 3 emerged as possibly the most complete charter package on the market today. The yacht is superb, and anybody spending time on board her will be delighted with the experience. You can be sure that you and your family are in safe hands, anchored in the exumas, nibbling on a fresh conch salad and some lobster bites. This will be fascinating to you if you dream of chartering a super yacht. Extremely interesting if you own a yacht and are thinking of putting her on the charter market. And actually a great business example for how to do things properly in the yachting industry. So let's take a look at the 3 elements that are essential for a wonderful charter experience. The first element, of course, is the yacht. Captain Morgan 3, a magnificent Sunseeker 131 that already had a great charter record under her previous ownership. A great charter record and a great charter manager too. In preparation of this video, I met up with Sean Laird, the charter manager, and Captain Billy Lockhart for dinner at a restaurant in the Bahamas, appropriately called the Captain's Table. Billy and Sean told me how the new owner of the yacht wanted to make sure that Captain Morgan offers the best of the best experience, not just for his family, but also for charter guests. One major element of this was a complete renewal of the interiors. I have to say that the choice of soft furnishings, colours, fabrics, materials on board is just stunning. But I found that for this part of the presentation, it's far better to let you walk through the yacht on your own and enjoy the experience without me jabbering in your ear. So take a look around, and then let's meet on the sun deck, where I can tell you a little about another element that is essential to a relaxing and fun charter experience. Look, the yacht is superb, and anybody spending time on board her will be delighted with the experience. But last night over dinner, Billy made a really important point. He said that while all that work was going on with the aesthetics inside, in parallel, a lot of work was being done on the technical side of the yacht too. Engines and generators rebuilt, IT, AV systems upgraded, and as Sean said, just like that, 6 months and $2 million later, Captain Morgan 3 emerged as possibly the most complete charter package on the market today. Possibly the most interesting thing that Billy said, though, was about Starlink and the way that Starlink has improved the charter experience. We have so many Starlink units, I can't even count them, he said. If somebody wants to be connected on the beach, we just throw one in the sand and off they go. The download speed means that they can watch whatever they want, whenever they want. It's not like back in the day when everybody had to watch Sat TV and whatever library of films was on board. And that does bring me to another important element for any successful charter: the crew. When Captain Billy talks about back in the day, he really knows what he's talking about. His entire career has been at sea for some very prestigious individuals, and not always in the calm waters of the Bahamas. Over dinner, he told a tale of a time on a very different yacht in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, 1,000 miles from shore, when one engine shut down and they were limping along at 6 knots with a hurricane fast approaching. His handling of the situation is a great example of leadership and of keeping a cool head when the chips are down, and everybody, including his wife back on shore, was worried about what to do. If Captain Billy can handle those kind of extreme situations, you can be sure that you and your family are in safe hands, anchored in the Exumas, nibbling on a fresh conch salad and some lobster bites. And on that topic, this yacht certainly knows how to choose a chef. The galley itself helps, of course. It's a lot larger than I expected and very well equipped with high-level appliances. But the food that the chef turned out from the galley was absolutely world-class. I have to say that from the moment that Slava, Nikita and I set foot on board, we were greeted with genuine smiles, sincere hospitality, and the positive vibe of an energetic crew who really want to make everybody's time on board a pleasure. And honestly, it will be difficult not to have a pleasurable time on board. The third vital element for a good charter is, of course, the cruising grounds. Now, we're filming today in the Bahamas, and Sean was explaining to me that under the previous ownership, this yacht had a successful charter record by chartering in the Caribbean in the early part of the winter season and then moving to the Bahamas in the spring. Well, now they're improving on that. They're keeping that charter itinerary, but then at the end of the spring, they're taking Captain Morgan 3 to the Mediterranean, so she'll be available all year around. That means if you're watching this video and you're thinking, what a lovely yacht, I would love to charter her in Capri, I have good news for you. She's coming your way soon. And part of the enjoyment you derive from the cruising grounds is when the yacht is at anchor and you can really enjoy being on the ocean. The water toys on board Captain Morgan 3 are just superb. The 34-foot Intrepid chase boat, both practical and playful. The Jetskis, the floating cabana. Once again though, this is a good time for me to stop talking and let you enjoy the views. I was going to put a list on screen of the water toys that are available, but to be honest, if you have a serious interest in chartering Captain Morgan 3, ask your charter broker for an updated list, because these things do tend to get added to and replaced fairly regularly. I will, however, in the description below, put a full list of the current toys on board. So, a yacht with a proven charter record, with a fabulous crew, new interiors, upgraded technical specifications, and a new and improved itinerary as well. I'm pretty sure that people who regularly charter yachts will come, try her out, and really enjoy the experience. But while we were shooting Captain Morgan 3, there was a little voice in my head saying to me, I really hope that any viewers of this channel who have been sitting on the fence as to whether they should spend the money for a yacht charter or not, I really hope they make this their first ever charter, because if they do, if you do, you'll experience the best of the best that yachting has to offer.